Like, come
Family
on,
Room Podcast. My bad, y'all. Episode 51.
You hear that?
I'm Mike Rome.
You hear that? Stephon Rome.
Isaac.
We got the homie Isaac in here with us. He's been on the podcast before, man. He's back in here with us.
Y'all hear that?
What?
You different, Mr. Radio Man. He got his radio voice on now. The Family Room Podcast. Yeah.
He got it locked down.
I like it. Yeah, he got his radio voice on.
He got it locked down.
He got a little bit of so it's like you can tell he's thinking about it.
Yeah, no, he's dashing. He got the radio show.
He said, Family Room Podcast, episode 51. No, that's what's up, though.
Oh, man. Episode 51, man. I think we're going to call this, season 2. I think we'll call this season 2. Each season is going to be 50 episodes. I think that's how we're going to do it. Yeah. You know what's funny? And because we're supposed to be doing a photo shoot today before the podcast, we're supposed to have a photographer come through. Keish was, did we ever talk about changing the name of the podcast?
No.
No, okay. When Keish was, I think I mentioned it to Keish. I was like, maybe we should change the name. Like, maybe she was like, I don't know. She was like, I like the name. She was like, sometimes I feel like it doesn't fit. Yeah, he was right. She was like, I feel like it doesn't fit sometimes. And I was like, huh. We'll see, I guess. I still like the name.
I still think it fits. I differ in opinion from Keish.
I still like it.
Yeah.
I still like it. What you niggas been up to, man?
You wanna go remix?
Nothing. I haven't really been up to nothing. Bro, just been working. And then goddaughter's been in town for the last 2 weeks, so she leaves on Sunday. So gonna spend some good time with her today. But yeah, that's all that's new with me.
So you got a new look, man. You got the goatee popping off.
Yeah, you know. My company has a rule. It's either you grow it all or you cut it all. So I've been letting it grow, and this is what it is. But I cut the side. I cut the burns. You know what I mean? Because they ain't connecting yet.
They coming through how I need it.
Yeah.
I'm thugging it out with mine, man.
Yeah.
One's coming through cool. The other one's, man. I don't know, man. It's a hard life. I'm glad I grew the hair. Now the facial hair is giving me issues, bro. But I think it's because I lay on this side of my face. Because that would make sense. I mean, in my head, it would make sense. Because that's the side that's not really growing how I need it to. But I've been good. I ain't gonna say I've been good. I've been, honestly, this corona stuff, man. Flaring back up and all that. It's a lot. But I'm doing as good as I can do, bro. Like, all this up and down, uncertainty and all that, I don't like that shit. I don't like it at all. Like, I feel like we got it figured out. Everybody in here kind of figured out how we gonna deal with the run of it. Shit shutting down every other day. Is it open? Is it closed? It's like, come on, man. Just shut this shit down. Get this shit dealt with. And throw checks at everybody till it's over. It's what you're gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? Why are you running from that? Just get it done, fam. There's other places that's getting better off this shit. We still looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Get this shit right, bro. Do what everybody else is doing. Trying to figure it out the Donald Trump way. He's not that smart, bro. My bad. I'm just ready to be done with this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And before I was like, it's gonna take some time. We're gonna be dealing with this, bro. Nah, bro. We seeing other places get better, bro.
Yeah, but
and it was getting better out here. But you open everything back up like an idiot. You open everything back up, people gonna act like it's open back up. Ain't no surprise. This ain't no surprise. And they said it's supposed to get worse with flu season. So we're gonna have another flare up and flu season. It's gonna be nuts out here, bro. So go vote. So go vote.
More of the story.
Yeah, go vote. How you been, brother?
I've been good, man. I've been good. Just keeping busy, man. A lot of editing, both podcasts and now the radio show. Been working a lot, keeping busy. Speaking of that, man, shout out to my wife, man, for allowing me to move around and do all this different stuff, man, with a new baby in the house, man. I help out absolutely as much as I can, but not as much as I probably should be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing all this editing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So shout out to her, man. But yeah, I've been real busy editing. Had a lot of fun with my first show. It went really well.
That's what's up.
Couple things went a little weird, like behind the scenes. You could hear it like towards like the end of the show, but it was fine though. Like some part of it was my fault, part of it was the producer's fault. We talked about it. Everything was cool though. Everything was cool. So anyway, I'll tell you off there. But yeah, everything was cool, man. Everything was good. I got no complaints.
What you want to get into first, man?
What do I want to get into first?
You know, I want to talk about sports. Some shit went down, and I'm tight about it. I'm happy but tight about it. I'm gonna be rooting for the Pats on Sundays, dog. I'm so tight. I'm so tight about it, man. I hate the Patriots and Bill Belichick, dog, with a passion. They got the homie, man. And he gonna eat over there. Because he is a good coach. I just don't mess with him. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They signed him for the cheap. Cam Newton.
Hey, we can talk sports first. Cam Newton, man.
Cam Newton to the Patriots. They're gonna win the division again now.
You think that's a guarantee?
That division's poop, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's a guarantee, dog. The Bills got a shot, but nah, Cam Newton's not having that, bro.
It's the Bills, the Browns, and Miami, right?
And Patriots is one of the teams. Who am I forgetting?
Bills, Browns, Miami. It's supposed to be 4 teams.
Jets? No.
Yeah, no. The Jets is in the Jets aren't in that division, are they?
Nah. But the division's weak, and they've always been weak, and you know, like, come on, man. I don't understand how the Patriots get Cam Newton, bro. Like, if I'm another team, I'm getting him just so he don't go there, in all honesty. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm another team that need a quarterback, we're not sure about our quarterback situation, for what they signed him for, he's a $30 million quarterback, but because he hurt in a situation and when his team really did him dirty when how they released him and stuff, but because of all of that, the Patriots are going to get him for like $7 million.
And they were the only team to give him.
And that's what I'm saying.
I think somebody tweeted. They said the Patriots got Cam Newton for less than Auburn did.
I don't know if they threw a bag like that at his $7 million.
No. He got the league minimum. So it's not even $7 million.
I know what his incentives. It'll get to $7 million. Is that it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just know he went there. I don't know.
Let's see what his base salary.
Yeah, I know he just got the league minimum.
Yeah. Well, no, okay, then he got the league minimum. They do it by position in the NFL.
So he's going to the ball?
No, they're not that good, but they're better than everybody in their division. And it's just, come on, dog. Like, you don't even got to be in a division. Just, why does he keep on doing this kind of stuff to the whole league? Just getting these old vets that still got something left in the tank and don't nobody else want him. How he the only one that want him? How the smartest coach in the league, the only one that want him? If I hear he asking about Cam Newton, hey, I'll give you 10. Cool, just not to go over there. I ain't got no quarterback anyway. It don't make sense, dog. It don't make sense, man. I need a GM chair, dog.
A lot of things that he does not make sense. But
Bill Belichick?
Yeah. But
he be missing on hella draft picks. That's his downfall. But his shit, when he free agents, that should be making sense.
No. What I'm saying is that, like, he gets rid of players years too early, instead of too late. You know what I mean? Like he changes his game plan week to week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the formula definitely works there. You know what I mean? Definitely works. The problem is how come there's so many teams that are so trash, like, you know what I mean, like my team. Like you know what I mean? Like, how have you guys been so bad for so long? And this guy's over here been doing this,
taking dudes off the scrap heap. Cam Newton sitting around. We got Derek Carr, fam.
They'll sign.
I don't understand.
Bro, they signed like a receiver or a cornerback or something where he was literally a bellboy. You know what I'm saying? Came from there and was killing in the league, bro. Because Belichick put him in the right position and put him in the right place. You know what I'm saying? To be successful.
Smart. You got to be smart to do that stuff, like the X's and O's of the game. He has a deeper understanding than everybody else. I'm talking about simple player acquisition. Derek Carr, Cam Newton, $20-something million. They signed him for $7. I'm getting rid of Derek Carr and I'm picking up the dude that's better than him for $7 million. This is easy. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got questions about the quarterback? Come on, dog. We got one that's not. He an MVP, bro. He a former MVP. That's what I'm saying. How many former MVPs just be like, come on, man. Now I'm gonna be rooting for the Pats, dog. And I'm gonna have to explain to people that I'm rooting for Cam Newton, but it don't work like that because he wearing a Patriots jersey.
I'm still not even sure if I'm gonna watch football, but if I do, it's gonna be Raiders first and then Pats now.
What you gonna watch if Cap get a gig?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What is your what would be your trepidation at that point? Ready, say, go.
Yeah, man. So the NBA, yeah, enough NFL talk. NBA. I was listening to the other night. I was in Derek's car listening to ESPN radio, and I forget the girl's name, but she's gonna be inside the bubble the whole time. And she said, like, when she first got the news that she was going, like, she was really excited, and then she got the paperwork and was signing everything. And she was like looked at the dates, and she was like, man, I'm gonna really be in there until October. Like, that's crazy. And she said, so everybody that's gonna be in the bubble, everybody that's gonna be going into the bubble, is in a hotel. They're in a hotel that they've been in for like a week and a half already. They've been quarantined in that hotel. Everybody that's going into the bubble they get tested. They're going to be getting tested every day, and they've been getting tested every day for a week and a half already. All the bus drivers. All the bus drivers that are going to be in direct contact with the players that are going to be taking them from the facility back to their hotel and stuff. They've been getting tested every day for almost a month now. Like, they said, like, the NBA has been talking, like, to all the expert doctors, like, they're taking, like, every precaution possible.
That's good.
And the people, I forget what show it was, but the dude that was interviewing her asked her, he was like, so give me a percentage on what do you think the NBA the NBA restart is gonna happen on time, and a percentage that you think they're actually gonna finish with an NBA champion. She was like, 98% that it's gonna start. She was like, this thing is happening. 98% that it's gonna start. She was like, but I'd say probably 60% that it's gonna end, like, on time and with the NBA champion.
That's just, they're gonna get a champion. It would take LeBron or Giannis or Kawhi to get sick to where they have to, like, shut it down. And to be honest, it might have to be 2 of the 3. Because if Kawhi go down, we're gonna be like, cool, LeBron and Giannis in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be like, cool. You know what I mean? But it, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like AD and somebody get, you know what I mean? On another team, on another premier team get. It is just, bro, I don't understand it. Once you start, you have to be committed to finishing almost until, like, it doesn't make sense to finish. You know what I mean?
16 of the 300 players that were supposed to be going into the bubble tested positive. 16 out of 300.
That's not bad though, man.
And I was reading that the NBA expected these kind of numbers.
Yeah,
they're not shocked.
Right.
What I'm saying. What is? It's not really shocking the players that decide to, like, stay out. You know what I mean? But I think it's funny that some dudes are like, I understand you not being sure, but Dwight Howard came out pretty strong about why he felt like they shouldn't be playing, and now he's on the fence about playing or not. You know what I mean? It's like,
he's got a lot of stuff going on in his personal life too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that at all.
He got a whole bunch of kids.
I know he got a whole bunch of kids.
One of his kids' moms was killed or died.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I think she died. I don't think she was killed. I don't know if it was coronavirus or not, but one of them died.
Okay. Oh, shit. Prayers and prayers and condolences and all that. I did not know that at all. That makes more sense.
Yeah, he got a lot going on.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was like, bro, it sounds like you're not playing from what you were saying before. Like, what do you mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, damn, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at no player, and that's what I mean. The NBA had to know that some people are gonna be like, no, I don't want to do this, or no, we shouldn't do this, and then sit out. And they committed to starting anyway. You know what I mean? So, like, they got the okay from the guys they needed to get the okay from that they're gonna get out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by these dudes are committed to finishing this season, like LeBron and Giannis and all these dudes that they talked to in that phone call. This plan that they came out with, they're committed to seeing this out. You know what I mean? It's like if two players get let's say two minor level players get sick, Giannis ain't gonna be like get spooked and be like, oh shit, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? He's already told them like, okay, you guys are expecting this, I'm down. You know what I mean? I think the NBA of any league has the best chance of pulling this off. I don't see how baseball and football get through a season on some coronavirus shit. I don't understand it. It's too many people, it's too much coming and going. It's like with baseball, it's just like bats and equipment, like they use so many balls and you know what I mean? It's just like how do you sanitize and keep sterile everything that you have to as well as you have to with a locker room of 53. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how do football players even get ready on some social distancing shit? They can't prepare to play like that.
It's more about like breath and proximity. It's not really surfaces.
But that's what I mean. Like football, how do you do that?
Football, I don't see. Baseball, I definitely.
I don't think about the field. I think about the clubhouse in baseball. They sit down and kick it. Like, there's mad motherfuckers on the team that aren't playing today. Like, are they supposed to be gone? You know what I'm saying?
Like, how big that clubhouse is in there.
No, but I'm saying.
And then the dugout, you just keep these niggas 6 feet apart and everybody else go sit in the clubhouse 6 feet apart, watch the game on the TV. It's a lot, but it can be done, is all I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Especially with baseball, niggas is in the outfield way far away from each other.
No, I'm not. That's why I said I'm not talking about the play. Like, you bring the whole team, like.
I just gave you the clubhouse solution.
No, I'm saying. How do you get a bubble situation going on? Like, all these people have to travel. They don't move their own equipment. People move that for them. They have mad bats and balls and gloves, and it's just so many things. Like, how many gloves do players use in a year? Do they use the same one all season? But I know they got hell of them on there.
Well, I'm sure it would be a shortened season. It wouldn't.
No, they're only playing 60 games.
That's what. Wow. That's it. Wow.
By half.
They usually play 182.
Yeah. Like, I mean, more than half. Yeah.
163.
Yeah, 163. I think it's like 185 or something like that with the playoffs.
Crazy.
Bro, they gotta get this money, and that's what I'm saying.
Only 60.
And that's what I'm saying. All of these leagues, they have to get their money. The NBA is playing 8 warm-up games before the playoffs to hit 70, so they could trigger all their like local revenue. So they have to get paid from all these networks from that.
Well, see, I'm glad you be knowing that stuff because I don't know anything about any of that.
Okay, so like the contract with all the like local markets, pretty much a standard local market thing for any team is, okay, once we hit the 70 mark, we pretty much have obligated the contract. Whether we get to 82 or not, we hit the 70 number. You know what I'm saying? And that triggers the full payout. Mm-hmm. So these 8 games, that's why the Phoenix Suns and the Washington Wizards are even in this, because it gives them 2 more teams to play games. They hit them right at 70 so they can get that number and then start the playoffs. The people in these offices are very, very smart.
They make the world go round them.
Are very, very, yeah, I'm not mad at them. I just said, like, we see it, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, 8 warm-up games, all right.
Speaking of money, what's the silliest purchase you've ever made?
You mean like an impulse buy? Or just like purchase you were like that?
Silliest big purchase.
Item?
No, not even just one item. Just you spent a lot of money on something and
then you were like
ended up regretting it or ended up realizing like, man, I could have spent that money much better than that. Or much smarter than that. Or whatever. Nothing?
I've done some. Oh yeah, I know. When I was a kid, when we went to Florida, I spent $250 on some 101 Air Force Ones, and 5 years later, I didn't have those kicks. I was hot. I mean, I had them, but they were like
soul turn.
Yeah, they were messed up. That was just probably the silliest purchase I ever made, because at the time I was hyped, bro. I think I borrowed $50 from Dad to get them or some shit like that.
Like, yeah, to talk that and to buy them all together. I remember that.
And I think I had like $100 or like $150 or something like that. I remember just asking him for some money, but yeah, I was hounding him about it. I was like, Pops, I gotta have these, bro. I gotta have. We on vacation. We came out here spending money, right? But man, Yeah, that was bro. And I remember I kept the shoes even after I wasn't wearing them because I was like, man, I spent $250 on these motherfuckers. But no.
What was yours, Mike?
That's what I'm saying. I asked the question. I can't even think of anything.
I feel like you asked two, like silliest purchase, and then one. I feel like the other one, when you described it, is more like regret. Like, I guess I do regret that purchase now as an adult, but at the time you couldn't tell me shit. You couldn't tell me shit, bro. Them shoes was hard.
Wasn't a silly purchase at all, but now I do regret. If I didn't know today was gonna be like this, I'd have brought more coffee now.
But you were saying, man, your silliest purchase.
Oh no, it wasn't a silly purchase, but I was saying at this point, I do regret not getting a bigger mixer because we for sure need it at this point.
Yeah. Coming soon.
Coming soon for sure. Matter of fact, I need to order that today while it's still on sale before this 4th of July sale ends. Even though we do not celebrate 4th of July.
Yeah.
We do not celebrate 4th of July.
I was gonna ask you that.
Nah, don't mess with it.
I was gonna ask y'all.
You don't want to hear with all the red, white, and blue on. You see me, I'm in all black. This what I'm gonna be looking like on the 4th. I don't know what you gonna be dressed like.
I'm definitely not gonna have one of these
I don't know what you gonna be dressed like.
I'm definitely not gonna have one of these colors.
I'm gonna be in all black, you know.
Yeah, we don't acknowledge that. How was it?
Nah, we don't mess with
But your silliest purchase.
My silliest purchase.
Silliest, I guess, most regretful purchase.
I mean, at the time, it wasn't silly. I was thrilled about it. But I think if I could go back down, I wouldn't have bought my car. I would have bought a different one. I really like now. At first, I was like, I'm not gonna miss my truck. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, I really miss my truck. I really miss my truck. But I love that truck,
so
bro.
next one gonna be a truck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
For sure.
I got one. I was trying to flex. I was trying to stunt. I seen some shoes on the gram. You know, little ads be popping up.
Yeah.
I ordered these shoes from China, man. These plastic shoes showed up at my house. Don't fit. I'm trying to come with something different. You know me. Trying to come with something different.
Trying to hit him with something.
Yeah, trying to get stuck to one time. Like, oh, what you got on?
Trying to hit him with something didn't work out.
I stuck my foot in there. I was like, man, what are these made of?
Trying to hit him with something
They wasn't very expensive, but still, man.
Yeah, but still.
I still got mine, even throwing them out for whatever reason. I think because I'm just like, man, I ordered
spent that money on them. We like, hell no. I spent good money on these.
And throw these out, man.
Yeah. Let me think, man. Oh damn! I bought a no, I didn't. No, I did. Me and Kevin bought some clothes from like a Chinese website, and they were some fresh ass shirts. We got them shits in the mail, fam. It was like you supposed to put this on a Teddy Ruxpin, homie? I got a large, man.
Just trying to get fresh.
They're like, what kind of large is this, bro? I think I gave one of the shirts. One of them was like a button up. I think I gave it to Bird. And Kevin just, I think he threw his shit out. I think Bird came up that day. I think she got all of our t-shirts or some shit like that. Like, man, what the hell?
Hey, do y'all wear cologne?
I do a little bit, just a little bit.
Funny. No, but I try to wear good smelling shit, like the oils I put on my face and stuff like that. Like, I be trying to get stuff to smell kind of a certain way, but I need to start wearing some smell good, man.
And I was about to say that's part of the reason why I don't wear cologne, because I love the smell of my beard. My beard serum. Love the smell of it. But I got Usher's cologne. Smells pretty good, and I like Black Suede, but Keisha don't like it because it smells like pop. But I couldn't wait to own a bottle of Black Suede.
You couldn't wait to be grown and put on some Black Suede?
Yeah, Pop always rocked it. I always like to smell it.
That shit smell great.
But
great. You know what's funny? I've seen it.
You smell like your dad.
I've seen it in stores. I've seen it in stores and literally haven't got it. I smell like this nigga, man. I was like, that's the smell that just so many that's Pops, like Black Suede is like he need endorsement by the motherfucker. But yeah.
You know what I've actually done before? Tried like different deodorants and like anyway, I'll just tell a story. Like I tried a new deodorant, right? And I grabbed the wrong deodorant by mistake. As soon as I opened it, I was like, oh, this smells like one of the homies. Like, oh, this is why I didn't want to use it. I was like, I want to walk around smelling like this nigga all day. And I wasn't even finna be, because you know, I live in Dago now. Yeah. So it's like, I'm not even finna be around like everybody that I know like that. I need to go to work and come home. I was like, I ain't trying to smell like this nigga.
It's not realistic, but I wish I could smell like my body wash all day. But
what body wash you got?
I use a bunch of different kinds right now. I tried that James Harden, man. I seen it in the store, and that shit's kind of high priced, and it wasn't all that cranked up to be. But I'm an Old Spice. I just grab some of theirs. I try some new shit every now and then, but they got a couple scents that I really mess with. But
Old Spice have a body wash where it's supposed to say the smell's supposed to say on you for 8 hours.
They say that.
Yeah, no. This was nice though.
I feel it. But I do need to start wearing some
smell like stuff that got that like that mint or that eucalyptus in it.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, especially this like the shampoo stuff that with the mint gets like feels a little cool.
No more, you know me.
Oh, I was talking. This feels stupid. So I don't really be doing all that. You showered today?
Not shower last night though. Shower last night before bed, man. I don't want to come in here and finish.
I was talking to Rod and we were talking about like taking care of your face and all of that stuff. He said, I think he asked me like what kind of oil or something I use on my face. No, he bought a steamer. He bought the steamer that I bought for me and wifey. Mm-hmm. And he told me to send her the link. He said, I'm buying this shit right now. He's like, man, I was listening to the pod. Y'all had me feeling bad. It was like, you don't steam your face or wash your face with the same rag you wash your ass with. He's like, y'all make me feel bad. He's like, y'all got all kind of regiments and shit. He's like, I gotta get on. He was like, so this steamer what's it gonna do for me? I said, it's gonna improve your life, dog. So it's gonna make your beard growing easier, man.
That's dope, man.
Yeah. But I mean, men gotta share this shit, man. Because we don't talk about that kind of shit enough, man. We don't talk about that kind of shit enough, man.
My beard started going crazy when I started taking better care of my skin and my pores was open and ready to grow. You know what I'm saying? Not pores ready to grow, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
but I'm learning that because I'm just now growing my hair, first time in my life, and growing out my facial hair. I'm learning all this shit. I was literally just telling Bird last night. I finally feel like I got my regimen down for my hair. Like my scalp always feels moisturized. Like my hair's easy to pick out. All that stuff. Like gooch. You know what I'm saying? But shit, with the beard and shit, I'm still learning how to do that. I asked my barber try to put me on some game every time I go in now. I'm like, what I gotta do, man?
I'll bring my edges up. You coming around here like on Jackass with the camera.
Hell, that's that white boy stuff right there. That shit ain't funny. That shit ain't funny. You gonna be hurt for real. We not gonna be cool. I'll wake up and you just, oh, what? Hold on.
Man, the only way they be able to get me is my beard. Oh man.
Just come like this in your sleep. Just cut the whole. Cause you gotta cut the whole shit now. No way, no how, fam. No way, no how. We are not cool. Do not do that to me. That's not funny.
I'm not cool until my beard is all the way looking how it looked before you messed it up. And that's gonna take a while. So we're not gonna be cool for a long time.
Yeah, we're not gonna be cool for a
hit me up.
Yeah, nothing like that. Or
Nothing.
see me.
Nothing.
Or see me. Cause I'll be sick, bro. I'm gonna be sick. Yeah. But I guess I'm getting more and more like.
You man though, you know what that reminded me of? We used to mess with each other in the stores and stuff, and Jesse picked up that bag of Jolly Ranchers at Walmart, and like right when I was turning to slap me right in the face, like, right on my shoulder. Oh, it's hot.
Oh, you gotta tell what we used to do in the store though, for everybody, for people listening.
Oh, we used to do everything. What exactly are you talking about?
Like how we'll walk down like an aisle, and let's say it's like the candy aisle, like Mike's talking about. We'll get like the big bag or something and just toss it to somebody, call their name with it in the air. So now they gotta turn and catch it or let the shit hit the ground and chance it all being everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So Jesse throws this shit. As soon as Mike turns around, it's right here.
That's what he was to call my name.
He was like, Mike!
He called my name. And bro, he was a good, I want to say he was a good 20 yards away from me.
He threw it up. Yeah, he threw it up.
It was, I don't know if he did it overhand or
like that. He threw it like that.
But right, he was like, Mike. As soon as that turned, bro, it slapped me all right.
Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, I was hot, bro.
Jolly Ranchers.
Like, you know how Jesse is hilariously laughing, like busting.
Yeah, he's falling out laughing.
Oh man, I was high.
Him and DeAndre, bro, they got them laughs.
So we were going packing for something. I think that was when we was going to Georgia for the family reunion or something. I just remember we was in Walmart grabbing a whole bunch of snacks and stuff for the plane trip.
Yeah.
Plane ride, whatever you call it.
Flight.
Oh, man, that's how you know I don't be on planes, man. I don't catch flights. That's how you know I be catching feelings.
What?
That's the saying, right?
It is. Don't catch feelings, catch flights. Whatever, all you corny ass niggas not in tune with your feelings.
Oh man.
Is that from a song?
I just see people tweet it. I just see people tweet it.
You ever had a song speak directly to you? Like you heard the hook or you heard the verse and was like, oh man, that is me. Or like what was the first song?
I was gonna say I'd have to think about it.
Mine is really sad.
It's probably not the first one, but it's the funniest one. Cameron, oh boy.
This dude.
That made me feel like I was a shit. I was like, hold on, it's me. It's me.
Even though it was definitely a younger me in my single life, this might get me in trouble. Mine's Boyfriend Number 2, bro. That used to be my anthem, fam. I used to low-key be a scumbag, man.
Oh, one of mine was LOL smiley face. That's what I was. My text game was strong.
Oh, man.
I used to play that shit in the background too. I mean, like, that was my shit, man.
Oh, you're crazy.
How about you, Isaac? What song you speak directly to your life?
I don't know, man. I ain't got one off the top of my head,
What
bro.
up, gangsta?
What up, blood? Boom. What up, cuz? Boom. We can hit the chop. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, man.
Gangsta mix.
Oh, that's another thing I meant to do. So, whenever we have, I mean, not that Isaac is a new guest, but whenever we do have a new guest on the podcast, we got to make sure we tell the people, like, how we met them,
Oh, yeah.
how long we know them, and all that. And we never did that with Isaac. Never did that with Isaac. I don't know. I think you probably met him first. I remember, I just know I was in 8th grade and you were in 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at the rec. But I don't know, like, when you...
I think I met Isaac before you at the rec, though.
Okay.
Well, damn, we done know Isaac and shit. It's damn near 20 years now, right?
I think
almost 20 years, like
I think
15.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It ain't. It's more than 15.
grade.
It's like 17, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
I was going to
17
say,
years.
8th grade was like 2001 and 2.
Yeah. I think it was 2001.
I think I met you right before you got the cast.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right
yeah.
before you got
When I
the cast.
broke my arm.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, my wrist.
Yeah, so we know Isaac 17 years. We all just grew up
And this is back,
out here.
and this is back when the Escondido rec was popping on Saturday
Yeah,
Night
bro.
Saturday
Yeah.
Night Slam.
Bro,
Popping.
I was
There'd be a whole bunch
just
of girls in the corner with the boombox dancing. It'd be like the older high school cats playing on one court, like the middle school cats playing on another court.
Yeah, it was.
All-Star Weekend at Lord of Course. We have a dunk contest, a 3-point shootout. Man, it was like all the Esco would be in there. It felt like
all the Esco, all of North County. Well, that was Saturday. That was like Saturday and Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, that I was literally just telling this past basketball season. I was like, man, y'all don't like. I was telling one of the boys basketball players at Ramona, I was like, y'all don't get together and like hoop. Like, I was like, I remember the whole North County being in the gym on Saturday. And everybody going hard in there. I was like, y'all don't do that. Y'all hoop with y'all friends. Everybody know who the best is. Like, y'all really
And
just run here at y'all open gym. Like,
and every school play with their own.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
Not mixing
took
teams,
it
fam.
personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We took it personal. We knew how Sampa Squad, how Escondido, how all them niggas were looking at us. We're like, nah, bro. Like,
And everybody
No.
kind of had their own gym too. Like
Yeah.
the rec was ours. Esco had the YMCA. Sample Squad would kind of go to both.
yeah.
They would kind of go to both.
But they was going to Soul and Forest. That's where they was hooping at.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
But it was like, come on, fam. Like, I was just telling, I was like, it's something, I was telling the coach after I talked to one of the players, I was like, you get something, and he's our age, their coach is our age. And I was like, you get something from just hooping out like that. Just having to go out and kind of get it, just improv. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these kids, like, they don't have no, like, they got ISO moves, but they don't have no improv before other people, like, how to play like that. Like, they're better than us skill-wise. Like, I don't remember a kid being as skilled as, like the average kid when we played is a lot less skilled than the average kid now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But we could go play with anybody.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Go anywhere and play any kind of style. You know what I'm saying?
I used to tell Trevor and Mike and Devin and all the time, like, y'all way better than we was. Well, if we played y'all, it still would have been a good game. And y'all way better. Like, we couldn't make jump shots as freshmen.
Yeah.
You
We wasn't cashing. Yeah. That's a fact.
They've been wet for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Especially Trevor and Devin.
Yeah.
They've been wet for a long time.
But we played as a unit, though. You know what I'm saying? We played as a unit.
And not that they didn't play hard, but it's different when like you play when you a dog. It's different.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Buckets come easier. You get a faster pace. You know what I'm saying? And buckets come a whole lot easier when you get up and get somebody, get up in them, make them turn the ball over, transition layup.
And how I describe it is like we didn't like. I tell these players like the reason me and y'all coach play like this is because when we were younger and like make no bones about it. Like when I play with them up there, me and they coaches the two best players in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like all around skill wise. But as you talking about generation for generation, it was like you didn't just. It wasn't somebody who was just going ISO and just go try to go get 30. And because that everybody had to strap up. It's different when you knew you had to stop somebody to win a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I understand these kids playing more offense now. They don't really let you play deep. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be trying to get buckets too if I played right now. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day when it was like, I don't care how many points you get, bro. Don't guard. Watch where you'll be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you had to play D. They wasn't go just, you know what I mean? It wasn't no weak calls. Like, he's going to go to the lane and get a layup on you every time and bump you out the way unless you stand there and you take a charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. You know what I mean? Like, some of the shit these kids do is amazing, man. Like, I be seeing some of the kids, even the kids I think is bums. I'm like, he got a handle though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that dude is trash. But, yo, he got a jumper. Like, homie just spray. You know what I mean? But they just can't play basketball, man. Like, go to a lot of open gyms. It's like the elite players, they can. But in general, like what I see in high school, I think the overall skill is better. I don't know about the IQ. The best kids around, they got it all. They got it all, bro. And there's a lot of these little motherfuckers out here that could go. But on average, I don't know how much IQ these cats got.
But to take it back to what Mike was saying, so yeah, I met you guys at the rec first.
Yeah.
And then we went to school together, which was my sophomore year. Yeah. You guys freshman year.
Right. And
but
we really became friends.
Right, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, because I don't think I've ever like been to your house before then until you guys until then.
I was gonna say before then it was like literally see you at the red, dap you up, hoop type shit.
Yeah, and then after that, hell,
I got rocking in high school.
Yeah, it was like family. I've spent probably like more time at your house than I've at my own. The only time I was really at home was on the weekend.
Yeah, that's real.
And then when I got cut, and I didn't play, I think you were doing football at the time, and you're playing on I think that's when you guys play with David and John on the JV team, right? Yeah.
That team was good, but yeah, man. So been rocking since forever now. I feel like,
especially you spent pretty much a good almost a month with us when the fires happened.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
I did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
man.
Yeah. And then that's when I was
that
like,
shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
That whole day, the whole. You figuring out and finding out and all that shit was crazy.
Because I was at your house, right? When my aunt told me that we had to.
We weren't at the house, but we were all together when you got the call.
Okay.
Well, my mom saw you at the Ralph's. on Valley Parkway. It was either the Ralphs or the Vons on Valley Parkway, right there on Citrus and Valley Parkway. Or saw like either your aunt or saw you, one of the two, and then like figured out where you were and then brought you to the crib. I think.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my because I want to say before that, I want to say like a month or two before that, my aunt seen your mom walking somewhere doing something like that, and she picked her up. Mm-hmm. And then
that's when moms used to walk to work.
Yeah. And then my aunt was like, I know who, because you know my aunt and my uncle, they're really crazy about that time. They're like, I have to meet these people. I have to meet whoever house you're going to. I gotta meet them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they met once, but then after that, I mean, my aunt knew I was always at your house. So, but I want to say before then, so my aunt really knew. You know what I'm saying? Like what your mom looked like and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I want to say
your uncle knew who my mom was because he used to have to go see my mom to get permits for the meat wagon and all that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
She used to work for the Department of like Health and Human Services, and he like had his food business.
Okay.
So he had to, like go see her to get permits and stuff. But yeah, man, I remember when the fires happened. I remember never feeling more like just feeling so much sympathy for somebody, bro. I remember being up at the church and we was in the back and just like looking up at the hills and just seeing all the fire and all the smoke. And where you looked up there and bro, you was like, bro, my house is gone, bro. I remember just looking at you like, yeah, and I don't even know what to say or do. Like this nigga house burned down. Like yeah.
That whole shit was scary. Like, I mean, our house wasn't far. You know what I'm saying? It was like, wait, this is where we stand. Like, we might be leaving. You know what I mean? And I remember not being at the church. I remember after we got back to the house, being outside, and it's it's like ash coming down, and we're like, yo, this is fucking nuts. Like,
I remember mom and dad making us pack a bag.
Yeah.
And then they said we didn't have to go to school for the week because of the ash.
Because of air quality.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, man, like that whole time was hella crazy, man, hella crazy, because I was with you guys. My aunt and my uncle and my two brothers were in the hotel, and then Erica went and stayed with Sharia in San Diego. So yeah, man, I was just like.
Family spread out.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I mean, for me, it was cool because it was like, you know what I'm saying, like I think after that point, I was like, you know what, man, like I'm a loyal ass nigga, you know what I mean. So I'm like, you know what I mean. Like I think after that point, that's when I was like, man, like these niggas, I love these niggas, you know what I'm saying. Like nobody can tell me nothing that the niggas I grew up with from high school aren't my brothers, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying.
Shit with somebody, you kind of really see about them.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember after that, I don't remember what happened. I don't know if somebody was like. Because, you know, you get into it with your homies from time to time. So I don't know if somebody was, like, into it with one of us or something. But I just remember you telling Kevin and Jesse and, like, everybody, you was like, can't nobody say nothing about the Rones, nigga. Everybody didn't live with them at one point or another, nigga. Can't nobody say nothing about them niggas. And everybody kind of looking at you like, yeah, you kind of right.
Yeah, because, and that's the thing, too, man. Like for everybody to be, like, especially now, you know what I mean, we're all older and shit, but back then, for everybody to go there, to you know what I'm saying, like you would think people would be like, man, we're going to the pastor's house, like come on, bro, like we can't do nothing over there, you know what I mean? Like niggas be trying to, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't like that though, bro.
Exact opposite.
It was
so many times people coming over and saying some variation of, man, it's like y'all got your own apartment over here, like y'all can do everything. And we didn't even do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We would outside the house, go to parties and drink and, you know what I'm saying, do whatever we was going to do. But we really didn't do that in the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, but when people came over, they really felt like our parents live in here too?
But I think it's because, like, one of the things, shout out to mom and dad, because I know it drove them crazy, but we'd be like, on the way home, let's say right after school, we talking to Isaac, he'd be like, oh, what y'all doing? Like, we about to go to the house, so come through. We ain't call and consult nobody. We just showed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be the three of us, Isaac, Jesse, Kevin, and we like, oh.
Not even that on a Friday. It would be me, you, Jesse, Kevin,
Q.
Who else was it? It was like 10 of us up in there, bro.
You didn't say
Jeff, yeah.
Renzo used to come through.
Yep.
Salim started coming through at one point. Like everybody.
All of us, bro. We had both rooms completely filled with kids, bro.
And dad, like being, like being ministers and like being a pastor and wife, they was like, I'd rather everything be going on over here than my boys be out doing stuff that
because they're like, I know what I'm not allowing in here.
I trust them, but still, like, I'd rather them just be up. Like, how about your friends come over here?
Yeah.
I remember so many times my mom would say, "Hey, can we go over to so and so?" I was like, "No, just tell them to come over here."
And they started it when we had a house, and it was a lot easier to deal with, so they couldn't renege after we moved and got an apartment. But when we had a house in Dago, it was like, y'all go in the garage. And then we go in the garage, you know what I'm saying? Or go in the backyard. Or like, it was a canyon right behind the house. Like, we was never in the house, so they didn't give a damn if we had 3, 4, 5 of the homies over. They was outside running around, you know what I'm saying?
Because, me being a mama's boy, always being with my mom and around her and her friends. I remember so many of my mom's friends being like, Lisa, you don't never just have your boys. You always got at least 2 other kids with you. Always. Like, all her friends will always say, she's like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah. That's my son.
Yeah, she still be doing that. She ask about all y'all. She be like, I don't ever get to see. She always joke with me because she say she don't ever see me. Well, she don't. But and then like when we all do get together, she like, I ain't even got all my sons here. She's like, where Kevin? Where Isaac? Where Jesse at? Where all them at? Like,
she's mentioned to me a few times. She's like, you know what would be so cool if y'all got like everybody all back together. Like call Q back in town, get Adam and DeAndre up here, like get Jeff in town. She's like everybody.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't let one or two of your cousins come down, bro. I remember one weekend.
I'm supposed to be coming down when I get this room finished.
Oh, that's dope.
I remember one weekend we went out. We did something on a Friday or something, bro. I remember waking up. There was like 4 of us on the futon. There was like 3 or 4 of us like sleeping on the floor. I want to say you didn't be sleeping in your own bed. You slept on the floor in the room because I don't remember what we were doing, but I just remember
in a chair.
I just remember we were all laughing and like I said, we didn't. I mean, at that time we weren't really drinking like that until our senior year. But yeah, like. I want to say we hooped or we did something and we're just all spread out, bro. And you had to walk when you walked out of the room. You had to step over people. There was just no room to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
It was regular.
Yeah, it was, and that's to me that was the coolest part about the whole high school. About the whole high school. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
we kicked it. We played sports, you know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't a time to where we weren't together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like every day.
I go back and forth with wifey on that all the time because like she says like she hated her high school year. She went through a lot in high school, you know what I'm saying, family and otherwise. She went through a lot in high school, but like she's like, I hate that time, and I'm like, I had a blast, bro. Like.
And see,
it's crazy.
And that's what I was about to say. Keith's always like, y'all always talking about high school. Like, y'all like Al Bundy. Like, y'all always talking about high school. Like, but we don't even like be trying to relive the glory days. Like, we don't necessarily be talking about basketball or talking about football. We just be talking about kicking.
Yeah.
Like, we met and became lifelong friends.
And at that time,
you know what I'm saying?
Make a movie about that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like always gonna be times that we always go back to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fires. Pistols waving,
playing PlayStation in the girls' team room, and
not caring. Not caring.
The door open.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt like OG was our I felt like that was our crib, fam. We could get in any room we wanted to, whenever we wanted to.
Bro. When they're like, "You guys are where?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like we're kicking it in the girls' varsity locker room." Like, so you know what I mean? Like, who cares? That's where the TV is. That's where the sofa. You know what I mean? Like
that was what it was. We was in there the day before with the TV on, trying to get the TV to work, and it wasn't really working. And we like flipped it around, and this was when everything connected with the red, yellow, and white. You know what I'm saying? We turned it around, make sure that was up there. We was like, oh, we're ready to PlayStation. And it was a Thursday, and it was going to be a Friday. We was like, oh, we
bring the PS,
dog.
Yeah. They gotta go home that early.
Yeah.
I remember it started raining, so everybody was in there too. Like it wasn't even nothing.
Yeah, we was kicking it.
Or one of my best ones was when we went from basketball PE to basketball practice to the rec, and now we're walking to y'all house. and it's all of us. And I'm like, hey, I'm about to knock on somebody's door, bro. Everybody's super tired. We've been balling all day. Everybody's like, bro, Isaac, don't do it. Running, bro. No, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like, Jeff was like, Isaac, you do it, bro. I was like, bro, then you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro. We're gonna be out here fighting, bro.
He's like, bro, I'm about to do it.
Yeah. So I'm like, and then I did it. We take off. We're chilling outside, and the homeboy pull up with a bat.
Oh yeah. Jeff called his mom.
That's the
yeah. Oh man, that was so funny. We're like, hey man, I don't know, 2 kids just jumped over the fence. They moved by the creek.
We hit it with the. We was like, yeah man, some dudes just hopped this gate and just ran that way. We was like, what the hell they was doing?
Like, and the way you knock, dude had to just snap into fight mode. He had to snap into protection mode because Isaac didn't just knock on the door.
Yeah.
Like he had his basketball shoes in his hand and went up to the door with the shoes in hand.
Like what the
So if you in there just watching TV, having dinner, chilling, you're gonna jump and it's fight or flight. You instantly going to grab your weapon and you going outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he went and grabbed that bag and came out. He said he had a gun on him too.
Yeah.
He called up to us. We was like, hey fam, I don't know. He was like, I'm either beat their ass with this bat or shoot him with this gun. We was like, hey fam, they jumped that fence over there.
Yeah, they gone now though.
Out of here. And it was, yeah man.
And Jeff was like, yeah man, when I was running, I must have hit my phone and called my mom and she heard the whole thing. Like, yeah, he accidentally hit your phone.
You called your mama.
Yeah, you called your mom. We started walking. Yeah. You dialed your mom and she heard everything that's going on while you was running with the phone in your pocket. Stop that.
The Cozy house before we hit the crib.
Oh man, all the time.
Me and Isaac, we was talking about that a little while ago. We got some Cozy house. We was like telling Bird, we was like, yo, on the half days at school, this Cozy house probably made $100,000. Like,
part of the reason, I mean, you welcome on the podcast anytime, you know that. But part of the reason I wanted to have you back is because, who was it? Somebody was telling me, she was like, oh, like, because you had both your boys on the podcast and y'all was talking about, like, who's the fancy friend and this, that, and the third. She was like, y'all didn't talk about, like, who's the hothead and, like, who takes the longest to get dressed and, like, who's this and that. She was like, I think that'd be pretty cool. I wish Jesse, I mean, so should we wait to do that with Jesse?
Hell no, let's do that shit now. We can revisit it with Jesse.
Alright, cool.
Who the hothead?
That's gotta be Isaac.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Isaac.
Not now though. He ain't the hothead now though.
But if anybody had to be the hothead now, I think it would still be him. Or maybe Derek.
Derek the hothead now. When we was younger, Isaac for sure the hothead.
Yeah.
That was undisputed.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
That's true.
I definitely take the longest to get ready.
Yeah.
I definitely take the longest to get ready.
I take a long time now. But nah, you probably still got me beat.
I definitely still got me. I don't even have hair and I take longer than you.
That's a fact. Yeah, you got me beat. So
But that was also because you was a slow mover too when it came to getting ready though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wasn't like you wasn't one of those dudes where you're like, all right, I'm about to get up, I'm about to hit the shower, you'd be like,
that's true.
I'm about to get something to eat.
That's true.
I'm gonna drink me some water. You know what I mean? And then I'm hop in the shower.
And if you want to hop in there first, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's like taking a shower and getting dressed to like go to church or like to go to a party or whatever. That's why I will always go first. Especially when it be like 6 or 7 of us at the house and we all gotta use one bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I will always go first. Cause I was like, I know I'm gonna look in the mirror and change my outfit at least 2 or 3 times. I need a lot of time to get dressed. Not so much anymore. Because now I'm to the point where like I only like but so many things. Like I can throw out a lot of clothes now because I only like but so many things. But see, I'm the type. I'll have something in my wardrobe and I won't wear it for years. And I'll get a new hat or a new pair of shoes or like a new something that go with it perfect.
Yeah.
And it'll put it back in rotation. That's why I don't like throwing stuff out. That's why I don't like doing
that. You say you'll get something and won't wear it for years?
Not that I won't wear it. I'll be wearing it and I'll stop wearing it.
Okay, yeah, I do that. But I was about to say that I don't get
nothing. But there have been times where I bought
I'm putting that motherfucker on.
There have been times when I bought stuff that it's like, oh, I'm definitely like that now. But I used to like there have been times when I bought stuff and I just like sat on it for a while. I was like, But it was like some kind of color that was like, it wasn't like a common
something
color.
hard to match.
Yeah. And I wasn't finna just like force.
He was like, I'm not giving that to him until I could do what I really want to do with it.
Speaking of that, bro, it's crazy how everything works out, how everything comes together. So I used to be at the pop-up shop all the time with Abe. I think it was like either Tuesday nights downtown with all these different clothing brands, especially like a lot of them. I think Abe was the only one that wasn't black owned. It was supposed to be like a black owned thing, but they would show Abe love because he got a new team in town and stuff like that. But now, now that I'm, especially like now that I'm like trying to do my best to like really show love to all the like black owned like brands and companies and stuff like that, especially the local ones. And now that like, you know, I'm doing a couple different podcasts now and I'm doing a radio show, I've been like just reaching out to showing people like, hey, yo, I'm doing stuff. If you ever got anything on you want on the show, like reach out, let me know. And I used to be at a pop-up shop with like 5 or 6 different local black-owned brands. So now like I'm linking back up with all of them. They throwing merch my way so I can like wear it on the show and stuff like that. So for the next like few radio shows, I'm gonna have on something new. And it's funny, I was telling Derek and telling Keisha, I was like, man, I ain't got no new clothes and I ain't got money for no new clothes. So I'm gonna be recycling outfits like a mug. But like now that I'm reaching back out to these brands, they gonna keep me fresh.
Bro, that is not something you think about when you first start a podcast. Mm-hmm. I like the first couple of pods, like we was at your house. I'm like, bro, I'm about to get fresh. Started watching the pods back and go, damn, I'm about to put a jacket on next time I wear that shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I only got so much shit. I don't know how I'm gonna freak all these outfits to make them look different.
Or for me, I wouldn't want to wear something, no matter how fresh it is or how dope I think it is. I wouldn't want to wear an exact outfit on the podcast and like make a video of it, and that video do good numbers, and then the next day somebody see me in that same outfit. Yeah. Even though it's been 2 weeks since I wore that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's still like
that's real.
You know what I mean?
That's real.
I maybe that's thinking too deep.
No, it's not. That's real.
That.
Because and this is what I think about. Like, man, I want to look nice on the pod on camera, but I don't want to look like I'm trying to look nice on the pod. I want to look like I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But trust, I'm not chilling in a Nike jacket like this in my own house. Right. You know what I'm saying? I put this on for the camera. You know what I'm saying? There's a regular bum-ass shirt up under this, bro. I have shoes on right now for no reason. Like,
I threw the hoodie back on because I felt like my shirt looked young and I ain't hit the waist.
It doesn't look young.
So I felt like I was looking kind of bony over there.
I ain't heard that in a minute. Looking young.
The shirt was looking young.
So who's the emotional one in the group there?
Oh, we know that's me.
Yeah.
We know that's me.
Yeah.
Even though I will say I've always been the emotional and sensitive one, over time I'm starting to see a lot of you niggas is more sensitive and emotional than y'all let on. Y'all be reacting to stuff and I'll be like, bro, I'm supposed to be the sensitive. Come on, bro.
No, that's a fact. I'm way more emotional now as an older, more secure adult man than I was as like a 20-something, feeling like a man, like trying to prove that I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm way more emotional. Somebody says, oh, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll still slap your ass. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, but
you about to say something?
Nah, he was pointing at the cam. I guess I would say, who's the calm, cool, and collected friend? Are there any of them?
That would be you.
I feel like
that's definitely nah.
I feel like I'd be happy.
No, back then. Talking about back then.
No, right now.
Right now.
Right now.
I would say
we can do both. We can do both.
I would say
like all the quote unquote friend that I am, I've always been them though. Mm-hmm. I've always took the longest to get ready. I've always
you're consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I haven't evolved.
No.
He said, "Dang, I haven't evolved."
They just lost his head.
They've grown with you, but no, these are consistent traits. I would say now, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say never. Back then I was.
Yeah, back then when you were. Yeah. I mean, we would all want to jump off the deep end. You'd be like, "Come on, man, let's think about this."
Yeah, even if we all go out, like, I just want to be known that like we don't have to do this. But if we're okay.
But yeah, if you guys want to do this, I'm down. But I'm just letting you guys know.
There's another route.
And I was the one like, "Fuck it, let's just go. Like, let's just do it." Like,
who's Jesse?
Jesse.
The one thing I will say about Jesse is Jesse's
the ride friend.
Always been.
You on a long drive.
From the day I met.
Whatever you ask, you call
Jesse
at work right now. If we called him and was like, I can't tell you why. You gotta leave right now. He'll lose his job right now. He'll hop in the car and just take off. Hey, I gotta go. Like he gonna do it just like that. I ain't gonna nobody.
If the mission turned out to be some BS, he'd be like, "My nigga, you made me lose my job over this, my nigga."
Yeah,
but he's not gonna be true. You need me to come, I'm coming.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like for me, it's like especially in high school, but for me, everyone that I'm cool with, everyone that I call a brother to me, like we've all connected on different levels. You know what I'm saying? Like there's been times where it was just me and you, and we're just chopping it up, and you know what I mean? And our relationship grew. You know what I mean? Yeah. Same thing with me and you. You feel me? I just loved you because, bro, you're part of them. You know what I mean? And you're the young one, but nigga, you're a little wild. You know what I'm saying? You had your temper tantrums. You know what I'm saying? But that's where you know what I mean? My little brothers had the same shit, so I was like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? And then you know what I'm saying? But like, me and Jesse the same thing. Like, but when me and Jesse communicated and really got tight, I was like, yeah, man, like this nigga, bro, like, he'll do anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll do anything, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, me and you know what I mean? Like, we talk different, you know what I'm saying? Even back then, people thought we hated each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I always tell people that, like, we speak the same language.
Yeah.
Like, we speak the same language.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then with me and Mike, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there was ever a time where it was like, nah, bro, like, me and Mike is arguing right now, or me and Mike, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, with any of you, I don't think there's ever been a time, except for with Jesse. He pushed me to my limits a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't.
I think you know what's funny? I think everybody's been there with Jesse.
Yeah, but for me, it was never nothing like, man, fuck that nigga. Nah, it was like always like, that's my brother, bro. You know what I mean? But that nigga made me mad though, bro. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that nigga made me mad though, bro. Especially when he threw out my basketball. He's like, you go get it. I was like, oh, nigga. But just like Jesse was saying on the last pod, he was like, I used to push those buttons, and I was thinking of like, because I was listening to it, I was driving, I was like, yeah, that nigga definitely did.
He definitely did. Getting to know you.
He definitely did.
That's his shit. Like, he's trying to see who you are. Like when he first meets you, he don't want to find out. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to figure it out right then and there.
Yeah, and then because I just remember I was like I seen red, and I'm like, I looked at you, I was like, what? Is he serious, bro? Like, because I knew, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're all tight, but you two were tight. You know what I mean? So I was like, hold on, bro. Like, because there's people around. So I'm like, is this nigga trying to pump me? Like, what's going on? Like, what? Like, hold on, bro. Like, you're my nigga, bro. Like, where do you say you're just gonna take my ball out of my hands and throw my shit and tell me to go get it,
bro? I remember when you looked at me and you were like, bro, I looked at this and was like, bro, what are you doing?
I was lost.
You're going to have to see him right now. We're hooping. Like, bro.
He took me there one
time.
Oh
my god, that shit's so funny. I'm crying, bro. That shit was, bro.
When the first,
I couldn't believe he did this shit.
Walking the Esco Rec, like there's two sides of the court, and the first one was broke for a long time, so we had to play on the other side. And we was playing one time, and for the longest time, bro, I felt like whenever I would make a call, especially call a foul, like niggas wouldn't respect my calls, bro. And I'd probably be like, whatever, man. I just ain't go call no more fouls, bro. So I hadn't called fouls for the longest time. Now I went up and I legit got fouled, and I feel like this one is mad obvious. So niggas like, man, that ain't no foul. So I just take the ball and roll across the gym, right? This nigga Jesse, bro, in front of the whole gym go, man, quit acting like a bitch and go get the ball. I was like, nigga, what you just said?
I remember that. I remember that.
He looked at me like, oh, damn, I didn't mean to say that. That's how I feel. But I didn't mean to say that,
I didn't mean to verbalize it like that.
Because if it's us playing, you know what I mean, and somebody say that, you'd be like, all right, whatever, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? It's just us, you know what I mean? Like,
but for me, especially back then, that word was like, hey, my nigga, if it was nobody, if it's just the homies, it'd be like, my nigga, you better not say that.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It still would have been a reaction, but maybe not how I did that. But he's saying like in front of everybody, bro. I'm like, the next thing you got your homies on you. The next thing you were trying to give them, you know what I'm saying? I remember I just walked over and he was just looking at me like, bro, you know I didn't mean to say that. But he looked at me, he was like, whatever. And I remember I just pushed him like, what's up there? I remember Isaac jumped in like, bro, chill. Like, chill.
He didn't mean it like that.
He just came up to me later and was like, my bad, but like, I didn't mean to say that. Bro. I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, because even when he got into it with the touch, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, like, I mean, nothing against the touch, you know what I'm saying? But just who I've been rocking with, you know what I'm saying? Like years is years, bro. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, man, you know, but I ain't. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you trying to take it there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
Stupid. That's why.
It was
like, I'm not, and because I've been cool with the touch for a minute, like, and had been cool with the touch for a minute at that point. That's another reason why I was adamant about not letting it happen. Other than it was just stupid.
Yeah, no, it was, but you know what I mean. But me, I was just like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, like I told him, I was like, bro, like I'm here either way, bro. Whether you want to do something or you don't, you know what I mean, like that, you know what I'm saying. But I was like, bro, like you're family, my nigga. Like, what do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm with whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not backing down. You know what I mean? Like once we start charging forward, bro, we gotta charge forward, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he was like, nah, man. So I was like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Speaking of Jesse and family and all that, you worried about having to see Brandon? You seen that video, man?
Nah.
Oh, you not worried?
I'm not worried about seeing Brandon, man. That was a childhood thing, man. No, but I was joking with her in the comment section on that video. I was like, don't tell Brandon that though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She replied.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I seen her reply. That shit, bro.
I hella thought she knew that though.
I thought she did too, bro.
I
thought everybody knew that.
Yeah, but I
thought everybody knew that.
I thought
everybody.
She said she had no idea.
A word?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Got a great poker face. To her, at least.
Facts.
Yeah, to her, at least I kept it cool, bro. Kept it cool.
Nah, nigga, she knew. She just didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
That's what that is, nigga. She had to know.
Look at this little nigga.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I used to always get mad because I knew that's how they looked at us. Like, look at my brother's friend. I ain't trying to be your brother's friend.
Patrice had Steph High. She was like, y'all from Escondido. Steph was like, ain't nobody from no Escondido. I was like, bro, were you flexing on this? Bro, nobody from no Escondido, nigga.
Patrice used to scare the shit out of me, bro. I got into it with her so many times.
Yeah, you did.
Man, she was probably half second away from slapping me a handful of times, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember me and her for the first time. I was like, oh, so you're okay. So
Just
you're the
oldest.
So you're with it. like she's like, who's this nigga? I was like, oh shit, like. Yeah, my name is Isaac. nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. No harm.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm Jesse's friend.
Yeah. I know your brother. I know your mama. I know your two little sisters. You know what I mean? Like,
everybody.
Yeah.
I remember one time walking in. One time Jesse had been at our house and this was like when he first started staying at our house like during the week, like when we had school the next day. So he had been at our house for maybe like 2 weeks. And we went back over to his house just so he can like pack a fresh bag and all of that. And we walk in and Brandy Patrice is in there and they got like some of their homeboys in there and they just in there, I think on a video game or something like that. And on the way out, Brandy was like, Jesse, we left that trash for you, better take the trash out. Jesse was like, man, you got like 3 niggas in here, make one of them take it out. And then just walked out. I remember like, wait, I think Patrice is finna come out. Be like, nigga, if you don't get this trash, I remember the whole time we walked away, I'm looking over my shoulder. Somebody coming out, they admitted that nobody ever came out.
Yeah, them niggas came out later on, got that trash.
It's like, you know,
you right.
You're right.
You right. You have been here a little bit. Come that trash, nigga.
Man.
The good old days.
What's your favorite memory? We just talking about that last podcast too. Favorite memory with the crew or with the rooms or whatever.
Favorite memory. Oh man, there's so many. So many.
Homecoming was a really dope night. That first time we all did the first time we all did homecoming real big. All the homies got ready at our house. All the girls got ready at Tori's house across the parking lot.
Yeah, that was definitely one of them. That was definitely one of them.
I was going
that
through
night
stuff.
swooped up for me, bro. I was supposed to have 2 dates that night.
You
swooped up for me, bro. That's why me and my date didn't match. That's why we didn't match.
You were. But man, all them dances we went to, even when we went to the what was it Sadie's? Sadie Hawkins? That was hella low key, but it was still cool because of all the homies.
That was mad fun because we all like the day before all went to the mall together and went shopping.
For the jerseys and stuff. Yep, that was cool. We had a little thing. That was tight.
We were thick that time.
Yeah, that was tight.
Yeah, like even when you think about it, man, it's hard to pick one because it was just so much shit. We was together so much. Mm-hmm. It's like a lot. To be honest, like a lot of the shit until like we bring it back up, I don't even remember it.
My favorite moment was when we were in the Valley parking lot drinking. Mm-hmm. And we had like 3 cars there playing music, just drinking, having a good time. It was pretty much everybody that chilled at the tree with us, you know what I mean? Yeah. Even the female side, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just nothing but just the homies.
The rec parking lot, right?
No, not Valley, bro.
Oh,
at Valley.
At Valley.
Yeah. That those to me those times were some of the illest.
Mm-hmm. Those were good times.
Yeah.
Those were good times.
Yeah.
That was for me like when I really. Like, 'cause we have been, like, to a few parties, like, here and there all throughout, like, when we first got to high school. Because I remember going to my first party my freshman year. But we wasn't, like, going to parties like that. That was when I first really started going out and hanging out, like, a lot.
Yeah.
You know what
I said a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
The first time we brought Derek out, he fell asleep on the trunk at Jill's. This nigga tucked his arms in his shirt. The trunk labeled that back windshield. It was out. I remember that. That was a fun night.
So what was y'all's?
I forgot what I said.
I got an Isaac story. So Isaac had been telling me bro, it seemed like forever, bro. Like, bro, you gotta go to TJ. You gotta go to Mexico. And I'm like, bro, I ain't going down there. And like, he like, bro, you could drink legally down there. I'm like, now I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? He like, bro, I already been. Da-da-da-da-da. He got the whole plan. He got it mapped out. Him and Stephanie did this shit before.
See, I'm interested.
Bro, I went down there. These motherfuckers got me so fucked up. We went with our girls. It was me, you, Natalie, Stephanie,
and then
Jesse.
Yep.
And Mallory.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Bro, we went so hard at that club, bro. I don't think I've ever been on my feet and that drunk. Like, any other time I've been that drunk, it's like, I passed out somewhere, I laid down somewhere, or I got sick, fam. That was a wild night, boy. Wasn't that the time where homeboy was eating out girl on the stage?
Yes, bro.
And that's when I was in Mexico. I was like, wait,
bro.
Oh, so anything goes? That's real. It's real. Bro,
it was nasty.
You were San Diego at the time.
It was nasty.
At the time, you were San Diego. This is like what, 06?
Yeah.
Right around there.
Yeah. 06. Yeah.
If you're a high school kid in 06. You've been hearing for a couple years that you could go down to Mexico and get it popping, and it's wild down there, right? So I'm just now going after hearing all this. I'm like, okay, it really gets this wild. Like, this is nuts. We was on the stage, and that's when it was.
It's dead, bro.
TUPIG. We on the stage going crazy. We getting mad drinks. They coming up with the whistle, turning your head up like that, pouring. Like, I'm like, hold on, what Isaac got me on, bro? Like,
they made you say, huh?
Yeah. They do. Gotta keep it honest. Yeah. That's what happens out there.
Oh man,
bro, that's fine. You know, what I realized that one time we went to Vegas and we was at the pool party, how drinking in the pool you feeling real good when you step out, bro. Cause you in the pool and you light, you know what I'm saying? You lightweight, you know what I'm saying? So and then when you get, I remember like stepping out of the pool, like feeling like I was like stepping out of like mud. I was like, wow, this is different,
bro.
That was a fun time,
bro. That Vegas trip was definitely one of the funnest Vegas trips, bro. like, number one, hold on. First, I'm gonna say this on the pod. I was mad at you, bro. You got me good. When you dunked on me, you got me good, bro. I came out my shoe and everything, bro. I was tight. I was tight.
I don't know what he was talking about. I was like, what did I do? Okay.
I was tight. I was tight. But I mean, it was all in fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I was like, oh, this nigga got me, bro. I was like, oh, this nigga got me. Came out my shoe and everything, bro.
It wasn't even supposed to be that bad, bro.
And Jesse made it even worse. He pointed at me laughing. You know that nigga laugh, bro. Yeah. I was like,
and this is Vegas on a Friday evening turning into the night. So it's mad people walking.
Yeah. And people looking at us like, what the hell? Like,
oh, damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like I'm on the ground dying laughing.
Hoopers know, but we talking about like over like the doorway. Like when somebody walking over the door, under the doorway, you get up and dunk on them. And we walking through a hallway like in a hotel, and they got like a little like, it's not a doorway of course, but like a little hang down. Isaac walking up under there. I'm trying to just get him a little bit, just flex on him, but he wasn't walking as fast as I thought. I don't know if I'd already been drinking or what, but he wasn't walking as fast as I thought.
Nigga stepped in the back of my shoe.
Just came down on the back of his shoe and like he fell forward and one shoe came off. And he rolled on the ground.
Got my sock all exposed.
Oh man, he had his ankle bone out. His socks out, his Achilles on.
I was like, oh man. I was like, come on, man. Oh man, but then and then something happened where you ended up spending the night with me in my room, and we just ended up kicking it, and all our, like really, bro, all I remember was we're kicking it all night drinking, and then I wake up and you're like, here, bro, take a shot, it's your birthday, and I'm like, what? And then we killed like half of that bottle, bro, and it was a handle, bro, it was a handle. Me and Mike started it off, and then Jesse came with time, and then he started drinking with us. And now I want to say your wife came a little later after that, didn't
she? I was being mad that she wasn't there. He was like, bro, I didn't have no money like that. I was like, bro, nobody really had no money like that. We just moved around and made it happen.
Yeah, bro.
Because we had all our fun during the day. We didn't even go to no club.
No, yeah, exactly.
We had all our fun during the day.
Yeah, I think the last night we were there, we were supposed to, but we didn't end up even going out because we were drinking. We're all faded.
No, that was me and Keish fault. We fell asleep in the room. No, y'all ended up going out though. Y'all didn't wait for us. Y'all ended up going. Y'all ended up going. We were supposed to go to the club, but because we didn't come that night, and I think it was me and Keish that really wanted to go to the club. Because you and Jesse had been to clubs out there. Me and Keish hadn't.
Yeah.
And so since we fell asleep and didn't answer the phone, I was like, we finna just hit the casino. We jumped in the rental, came back over there, found y'all, and just kept the party going.
Yeah, I turned 20 bucks into 150.
I remember that.
And it was like bow.
I don't know, maybe we had to bleep this out.
Oh, buddy, oh!
Definitely got
and that's what I used to.
Definitely got
bro.
He turned the fake Dubsky into like $200, bro.
Bruh. And then that's when we bought the watches.
I still got mine too.
I got mine too, but the battery went out, man.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm tired.
And we did our homework too. We would sit there the whole night before. Like we played a few hands, but not with the funny money. You know what I'm saying? And we watching like you know what I'm saying, what casinos we go in, how they checking in. A lot of them didn't. They would just grab it, put it in a little thing, smash it down, and just start playing. So we was like, okay, if we come back here, we go, don't go there. If we come back here. And
then I want to say. I think you spent your last one on drinks or something. I had one more, and I was like, no, I'm gonna play it at a table, and I put it on the table, and the nigga looked at it. He was like, and then I was like, oh shit. But then he pushed it down. I thought he was gonna say something, but he didn't end up saying nothing. So I was like, all right, cool. But I ended up coming back with like a couple of chips, and not even knowing it. And I was like, I was tight when I got back. I was like, nah, I got this money now. I can't do nothing with it. You know what I mean? Like I can take it to a bank.
Do y'all ever think about like how much you used to party? And like, I can't do that anymore.
Oh, absolutely not.
I cannot do it like that anymore. Like, I could, but it's gonna cost me something.
You know what
I'm saying?
If I plan for it, I can do it for a weekend.
Oh yeah, but you gotta plan that. But that's what I mean. It used to be
like now.
Every weekend you do it like that. Then you go really big.
If I'm going to Vegas, and we going to Vegas on like Friday, like how we like to leave, like Friday, like late morning to early afternoon.
Thursday.
I gotta be, as soon as I wake up, I gotta start drinking the Pedialyte. I gotta be drinking Pedialyte the whole way to Vegas, bro. Like, I gotta stay on the Pedialyte, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get it. I gotta have everything ready. I gotta bring my knee sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole ordeal.
That's real.
For me.
That's real.
It's a whole ordeal.
That's real. Look, when we went for my bachelor party, Derek had the hydration on lock.
Yeah, for sure.
Derek had the hydration on lock. You know what's funny? That as much partying, that's the best I felt partying like that.
Yep.
Because we was hydrating like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I don't think anybody woke up with a hangover.
Nope.
Nobody. Even though our wake ups were only like naps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're out all night.
You don't get that sluggish feel. Like you feel. Don't get it twisted. You still drinking, so you still feel like you drinking.
Right.
But you don't get that like that slow motion. Like ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I got a whole bunch of Pedialyte in me, I don't get that feeling.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
The hydration is.
It's key. See, I used to be on it. When we used to party with Alex and them all the time, I used to, every time I finished a cup, I would take a cup of water. Every time. I used to always, I'd never have hangover.
Well, I gotta do Vegas big one more time, cause wifey ain't been done Vegas big. I don't know when that's gonna be, cause I don't know when I'm gonna be comfortable going back to Vegas after all this shit. But
you know,
she hasn't done it big.
I still, the most recent time I went to Vegas, that was still my first time ever going to a club in Vegas. When we went there for the last Kings game, we went out with Abe and the other cameraman. And that was only because we met somebody who had a plug. We didn't have to pay to get in.
I thought you went with us when we went to.
We saw T.I.
Yeah,
we saw T.I. at the club. You're right. That felt more like a concert though. That's why.
That was live.
He came in.
That was live.
Hour set.
That was live.
That was my bachelor party?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my bachelor party.
Came in and did a whole hour set.
Goodness gracious. I couldn't even remember my own damn bachelor party.
Because so much was blended into it. Because the thing for me that ties everything back together is that was the only time I've been to Vegas and had an Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? That's because I think back to that. That was when Blaze and Rod came over. That was when your brother-in-law came over. You know what I'm saying? So that really having an Airbnb is what ties it all together.
Yeah, nah, that was really cool. Like the Airbnb wasn't bad, bro. It was
out
cool.
the way,
it was
but
cool.
not way out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how
it
you,
was cool.
to be honest, that's how I prefer to do Vegas, unless I'm like in a nice ass hotel. Either I want to be in a nice ass hotel on the strip, or I don't want to be on the fucking strip, bro. I'm not trying to deal with them motherfuckers. I'm not trying to walk outside and deal with that craziness, unless I'm already in a casino. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like at the end of the strip and gotta mash the whole strip. I'd rather just drive off the strip so I can get to where I'm going and come back
when
in.
we went with the Kings, we weren't there to party, but we did go back. We did like go to the strip to walk around and to take pictures and to hit different little monuments and to shop and do all of that. And we were off the strip. That wasn't cool. It was like a good 30 minutes to get to the strip. I was like, I ain't trying to do this.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
No.
That's too far.
Yeah.
And it depends on where you at though too. It depends on what end of the strip. Like,
That's true.
if you on the freeway end, that's trash. Like where you coming in, like every time you gotta come into the strip, that's weak. But if you on the far end of the strip, where you could like it's stores and shops and communities and all that shit over there, that shit's cool.
Yeah.
Like I'll be 25, 30 minutes out from there.
We were coming in from that way, but we were still like a good 20, 25 minutes out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you're going to stay on the strip, it's better to stay somewhere in the middle.
Oh no, yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You stay somewhere in the middle, and then that way, hell, one night you be on one side, and you get next night you're on the other side.
And that's why the time that we went that I said I wish you came. That was another reason why it was so perfect, because the rental car we had was super dope, and we had valet at both hotels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like we didn't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
We just pulled up and like you said, we were in the middle. So wherever we wanted to go, we could walk to. Then at night, if we did want to go out of town and go out to eat, and then when we come back, we didn't have to worry about parking. Because I remember I was looking for my wife that first night, and just driving around and looking for her was mad easy, because I could just jump out, give them the ticket, run around, look in the hotel. She not there. Hey, I need my car back. And you know what I'm saying? Just made it super easy.
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta do Vegas one more time.
Do it right. Not just run there because we want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody working out, everybody, especially me. I got like different stuff. I want to buy equipment. I want to buy. Everybody put the correct amount of money together. So you know what I'm saying? Get a really, really nice hotel in the middle of the strip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm down for Airbnb to be real.
I mean, and we're all older now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We don't need to be in the club the whole fucking night. You know what I mean? We could go catch a show.
See, and that's when
go catch a couple
Vegas
of shows
gets
or
dope.
something.
when you don't feel like, when you've done it a couple times, you don't feel like you gotta live in the club. Because to be honest,
the vibe
that's
is right.
no, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
That last time we was in there, that club that we was at, we found the right vibe.
It was,
That's of course, but I'm saying
it was hella cool.
when
down
you're
there.
younger, you go
Hella
down there
cool.
and you're thinking every night you're gonna be in the club all night. That ain't the way to do it.
Nah.
You only need one, maybe 2 nights like that. You know what I'm saying? If you out here enjoying your day and a nice dinner and a show or you know what I'm saying? Like that's the way to do it. Like because to be honest, how I feel now being 33, that's a hard way to go to party, fam.
Yeah, I mean,
to going hard 3 nights in a row in the club, that's a lot of
how we did it
sweat.
last time. Cause that Airbnb we had a pool and everything.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we do it like that again. I'm more than with it.
Yeah, that was super chill.
We
My bachelor party, that was super chill.
I had to go ahead and put that play together when we turn these mics and cameras off.
Well, and when
No, we got a whole bunch of Corona going on.
yeah, when Corona's passed, or at least died down.
Yeah, fuck,
At least died
y'all
down.
niggas, I'm always good. I'm always down for a good time, bro. For a good little vacation, bro. I'm always down,
and
bro.
that shit shut down.
That sounds cool.
Speaking of a good time,
Mm-hmm.
wife, you got that IUD, you got the clearance.
So you back to Yana and Mina then?
I'm about to get a hotel room, man.
You got to though. You got.
Hotel room, man. So that's why I asked her the other day. I was like, "So when is what's
really good?
what's the clock looking like?" She was like, "I was like, cause she told me like for her last like appointment, and she told me when she came out, she was like, "Well, so I got fixed until 2032." I was like, "For real?" She was like, "Yeah, like she's for real, like no more kids." Yeah, I'm sure she won't care whether she does take it out. But yeah, I was like, oh, friend, I didn't even think at the time to even ask nothing about that. I'm thinking that I asked her, I was like, oh, so you got the IUD, like, so what's it looking like? She was like, oh, they told me like a week and a half after they put it in. I'm like, what was that damn appointment?
Say, you me?
So I was like, oh, word? She was like, well, when we gonna have time for that? I'm like, she already tried to shut it down. I'm like, nope. We'll take Baron to his babysitter, or give him to mom and dad, and we gonna have to bring Max, but as soon as he go to sleep.
I ain't mad at it, bro.
That's what life. That's how life is with 2 kids, huh?
Man, I can't even imagine. I ain't got one.
Oh man, I'm telling you, but
I ain't got one. And I'll be trying to be quiet in here.
And see, that's another part. See, that's the thing. Hope if anybody checks out the Dad Pod, I appreciate it. That's the thing I can ask them on that podcast when I was like, what I said about pregnancy food. And y'all was like, oh, come on, man. I'm gonna ask them niggas next podcast. I'm sure they
I ain't never had that.
Sure.
right?
And I
Haven't looked at that yet.
Man, I won't be for a minute.
Life changing.
It's a life changer.
It's almost worth getting pregnant again just to have that.
I was like, what?
Damn.
Oh, yeah, you down with the kids?
Hey, you with it?
Down with the kids. Hey, man, we at 129. I think it's a good place to stop.
Yeah, for sure.
Isaac, we appreciate you coming through, man. I know you're a busy man. We appreciate you coming back on the podcast.
Man, anytime, bro. Anytime, man. I like being here with y'all, man.
Family Room Podcast, episode 51. We out of here.
Yeah.